God, everything was muted.
Wow.
So they
There you
can
go.
see me, but they can't hear me.
They can hear you now.
SAT word. Melodious.
Greetings, shut up. Greetings and salutations. It's your boy Trey. See, you done messed me up already. Damn it. It's your boy Trey Proper here again for the third time this week. We have a great show lined up for you here on the Daywalkers. We're going to talk about gaming. We're going to talk about anime. We're going to have fun. And yeah, I am joined by a great panel. Let's go around, introduce ourselves. Of course, you know me. Let's go with the host first.
You got your boy Dragon Chills here, doing it up as a production slash host, doing the things with the most.
You got your boy here, Gen 86, aka Hitman. It's not nothing I can't do. We in there.
Except for pick your hair.
Let me shut up because I ain't even got none. So
What up? It's Gaddoni. My name is Drew. Friends with Darren or Dragon Chills, Darren, and just here, just guest spot. Just trying to talk about games and anime.
All right. And we have a guest, a special guest this week.
yes.
He may seem a little bit familiar. Yeah, he ain't that important though.
Wow. Wow. That's how we feel? Okay. Well, let me introduce myself, bastard. My name is Herb, your boy Turbo Herbo, aka Big Herb. You can call me whatever you want, big guy, anything you want to call me. One time I'm gonna go ahead and just keep on talking because I know I'm able to fuck things up everywhere that I go on here and just I got Herb's words, I got all this stuff going on right now. I'm ready to just have a good time on this show. Drink a little bit, talk a little gaming with the Daywalkers. So salute, fellas.
Glad you're here.
Solid.
Glad you're here. Drinking on a weekday like a plebeian. What is the matter with you, Turbo?
Hey,
Not a
I'm off
plebeian.
today.
As he does it.
He's got the pinky up too. This
Hold,
Damn right.
uh,
Drink everywhere I go. Everywhere I go. That's how I do. That's how I do. Check me out on TikTok. All right, so Hitman, what you got for us in that throwback game of the week?
All right, man. So we got a Dreamcast classic. All right. This game was a banger since day one. Good old Powerstone, the original. Your boy, I wasn't a Wang Tang lover. All right. We was all about that. The guy who looked like a thing, I forgot his name. That was my guy. That game, party game central. It wasn't the starter of the party games, but it definitely added to that the entire ambiance of party games. And me and boys, we played hours and hours in that game, and the salt continued to pour every single time.
That's
Love
funny
it.
coming from you.
Yeah.
that's King Salt right there. Put some respect on the Salt name.
So
King
the
Salt.
game Powerstone, what was the game based on? So for those who are not the uninitiated, namely me, because I ain't have a Dreamcast, I was broke.
Okay, so basically, it's a four player party game. You collect stones, and once you get three stones, you transform into your alt. I guess I want to say I'm not gonna say alter ego, but it kind of felt like you ever play Persona?
Mhm.
It's kind of you turn to like a persona, kind of sort of. Once you get three, and you get added special moves, and you get an ultimate move, but you have like a time bar, for like and every time you use like a move, it goes down faster. And when you use your special, it completely depletes the entire thing. So basically, what you're trying to do is, you know, run around, get these stones, and like fight and throw stuff at your opponents. Because there's four of you. Essentially, there was always like four people in the game, and it's just like that mindless fun where you had to like kind of like strategize, like, and sometimes the boards actually like moving and like doing other stuff, so you got to like fight the board and the people you're fighting against. So if you ever play Fusion Frenzy, it's kind of like something like that, but like more like, you know, fight each other base.
It was Dreamcast version of Smash Brothers.
well,
Okay.
you
Oh,
what I told you
That
though.
explains
You remember what I told you, Darren? Actually, Power Stone came out a month before Smash Bros.
In America, but Smash Brothers came out first in
in
January.
Japan.
That's a whole nother
Yeah,
story.
Yeah,
Okay.
but
All right.
So
it's
is it
basically
kinda like-
it's basically yeah, Dreamcast version of Smash Bros.
Okay, because
Okay.
I was starting to think about this game that I played at an arcade years ago, Forest Village Mall. It was basically like a
Snickerdoodles.
Yeah, snickerdoodles. But it was like this one fantasy type game where it's like you try to gain as much jewels and potions and stuff like that. You
Hmm.
constantly like it's like you got one guy that looks like Conan, the other one who looks like
Gauntlet Dark
what was it?
Legacy.
Yeah, that's the name of it. Like I'm starting to think like, man, like, and then when he said like, no, it's like Smash Brothers, I was like, oh, okay, right. Totally.
I got you. Don't even worry about it.
My man.
Herb,
And real
I
quick
mean
for
Herb, Gaddoni is our resident person of all random facts. There you go.
Exactly.
He's already.
Yeah, see, he got good taste too. He got
That
the two
hey,
games in
and,
the
that,
dark.
and side note, that is the one arcade that I wish I could own, which would be Gauntlet Dark Legacy. That game was so good.
And
Okay.
considering
Yeah.
as a 7-year-old, I really wasn't in like that type of stuff back then. Actually, really fun. Just throwing like blades and shit everywhere, and
Oh yeah.
it was actually pretty cool.
Violence and death.
All he remembers from that is Red Warrior needs food.
So what I was about to say, those of you who are joining us here, thank you for joining us. As I always say on every platform, if you are liking the content, even if you're not liking the content, share it because most of you we know personally. So share it on Facebook, like it on YouTube, and drop a like on Dragon Chill's Twitch so we can make sure everybody gets a boost up. So if you're watching this right now, if you can hear my voice, you can see my face, like, share, and subscribe. But
I'm alone in
yeah,
his
let's
voice.
move on. Because I'm just saying, content creators are important. And speaking of content creators, we want to spotlight our first. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't mention the fact this is episode 1. So,
Right.
thank you guys for doing this. This is a historic moment. And our very first content creator that we want to spotlight is none other than my friend Leela Bobina. Leela has been twitching for a couple of years now. She's pretty big in the Twitch community. Make sure you go ahead and like her content on Instagram as well as Facebook. Her name is Leela Bobina on everything. She usually is playing Sims. She's playing not Sky. I was about to say Skyrim, another Bethesda game. She's playing Fallout, New Vegas, and the Fallout 4 games. And what's the game? Damn it! I should know this. I should have written this down. My bad. What's the game with the samurai? The samurai dude. Shit. And it's kind of like Dark Souls. Fuck. What's the name of the game?
Are you talking
You
about the
talking
guy
about
that has the,
no?
Ghost of Tsushima.
Ghost of Tsushima. Yes.
Yes.
She's playing that. So she's playing that right now. So
Doesn't have to do with the
No. Ghost of Tsushima is on PlayStation. PlayStation
Oh.
exclusive.
Oh, okay.
Only.
Oh, that's the one I wanted to play. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool game, except they have that giant fucking snake in there. But anyway,
But he digressed.
go ahead and go to her page. We'll drop her link in the description so you can see it. Again, like, share, subscribe, support. Every content creator needs everybody's help. So
Exactly.
get out there and do your damn thing.
Just like we say on our show, help us grow so we can do more.
Hey, not even just about help us grow. It's just help everyone.
Yeah.
Reach one, teach one, as y'all say too.
And one basketball.
Look, I'm trying to retire and not have to deal with work anymore and just be a content creator.
How about this? I just want to do something I enjoy doing for the rest of my life.
Thank you.
That's true.
Oh, man.
I mean, hey, that's why you're going to see more of my face.
Like used car salesman.
Oh God.
You have no idea.
No. Was it Buddy Christ?
Dogma, baby.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
awesome movie. So
Shit,
also we want to get into our anime spotlight because we don't just talk about gaming here. We do talk about some anime because we do like that. Most of us anyway, except for Herb, who was talking about some crazy stuff earlier.
Crazy
I'm
stuff.
gonna say it at you, homie. It is what it is. You can guess it. So let's go around the horn. Everybody, tell the audience what you've been watching right now on your different anime platforms. Let's go with the host first. Big Dragon Chills. Let's go ahead.
So right now, I picked back up season 2 Megalo Boxing. If you like boxing and you like anime, it is a great fit for you. I mean, it is amazing. First season, the best way to describe this show is they're in a wasteland kind of future where you're not just boxing regular. You have like little mechanical arms you can add on to enhance you, like gyros and pistons and all that connected to make your hits just hit a little bit harder. So this one guy, he has no money. He's nobody, and he tries to pick up and get some gears, but eventually he just can't do it. And he decides, you know what? I'm just gonna show people with these hands, barehanded, without it. And he goes out there and lays hands to him. So season two picks up after the end of season one, after he had his big championship fight, and the repercussions of him out there fighting like that. So it's good to see. You see the upper as he grows, and now you see him in his lows. So it's a good
So it's
look.
like it's a show. It's a show's anime.
Hard.
Yes.
So it's nothing like
Hard.
Ready to Rumble.
Nah.
Okay, so and I'm just trying to just think about this.
Oh no.
You can kill somebody with those type of gyro
Yes.
piston hands.
Yes, you
And
could.
wow, this sounds very.
So do they have? I've seen the clip. I've
Notes.
seen like the art of it. I haven't watched it yet. It's on my list. I just haven't gotten around to it because I got so many freaking animes I got to watch. But so they don't have any headgear to protect from that because they're literally punching each other with metal.
No.
Okay, all right. I'm sold.
That on,
I am sold.
that on Crunchyroll.
Crunchyroll, you can find it on Funimation. Season one was on Crunchyroll. Right now, season two's exclusively on Funimation. I think for the moment. I don't know what's going on with that whole situation, but yeah,
And is it dubbed or subbed?
it is both. But I got watching it in my sub. You ain't watching anime
Well,
unless you watching in sub.
No,
you don't want to discriminate. You don't want to
Hey,
discourage.
Yeah.
So
I'm
you
just
gotta-
saying personally, that's my opinion. That's all.
and that's-
I'm
that's
gonna put myself on Front Street. I'm dyslexic and I'm just worse with it. We're trying to read fast, so look, I just have to put it on pause, read every single time, and then just keep on going.
Hey,
There's
hey,
nothing wrong with that. It's not.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
it's
saying.
on you.
You got to
Yeah.
make sure we want to make sure everybody has a chance to experience it. So that's why I asked the question: is it dubbed or subbed or both? Hitman, what you got?
All right, so I'm pretty basic with animes. I guess you would call me a gaijin. I really like the basic, but my favorite right now is My Hero Academia. Man. Like I'm all about anything superhero based. I'll give it a try, but this show, I binged this literally from day one on Hulu, the entire 4 seasons, and I went in like I watched all of it. And my favorite character is Todoroki, as you probably guys already know. Yeah, don't do that. Todoroki's the best. Fire and Ice, man. It's basically like like schools of like superheroes, and just the one kid gets mentored by the number one hero, and passes his powers down, and he's just trying to move up the ranks and be a better hero. But man, they had another movie coming out too. I don't know if y'all know, and trust me, I'll be there day one to watch it. So I know it's.
I
I'm
watched
pretty
the,
sure people mostly.
I definitely watched the first movie, and how the first movie ended. It led to some things that should happen in anime, but we'll see how that all transpires.
And no spoilers if you watched it in the comments. Don't spoil this, manga readers. If you're reading this, please allow people to enjoy themselves until they get their heart broke. Shut up, Trey. Anyway,
Don't be a herb.
what platform is it on, Hitman? And is it dubbed or subbed?
It's both, and from what I know, it's on Crunchy and Hulu.
All right, all
From
right,
what I know.
cool. Gaddoni, what you got?
I mean, I haven't been into anime lately, but when I did watch, I mean, I watched, like Inuyasha and all that. But lately, I've been watching somewhat anime on Netflix, and with like the Transformers War for Cybertron or Godzilla. I think it's a 3-part miniseries with Godzilla. I think they're on the second part now, and it's pretty good actually, because I mean, it's just them battling Godzilla. It's what you would expect it to be. I mean,
Okay.
You mean
You know,
like
it's
the
like
movie?
Humans are fighting Godzilla.
yeah, humans are fighting Godzilla, and they're actually I think
How?
the first one was Godzilla with huh?
Her's like how?
Oh, how? Well,
Let him explain. Let him explain.
they have they have like robots that they're fighting against Godzilla to try and like destroy him. Obviously, it doesn't work, but it it's like any Godzilla story. There's not really a story, and just he goes to town and
No character development at all.
well, no, there's story development. It's just not
It,
like
it it's story development like Attack on Titan style. You
Yeah,
like a
pretty
character, they get eaten.
but I mean, I used to watch like Berserker, Inuyasha. I used to watch all the old school anime shit that I grew up with, but I just fell out of anime. I mean, you go back to like Dragon Ball Z, all that. I used to watch all that. So
Okay. So I got a question about that. So we just had Godzilla versus King Kong. Nobody say anything. In your opinion, who do you think? Did you watch it?
oh yeah. Well, hey, here, wait. I'll do it with a side note. One of my buddies, before I watched it, he had one of his friends come up to him at work, and he's like, "Man, I don't know. I just can't handle Godzilla versus King Kong. It was no plot line, and all it was Godzilla and King Kong fighting." And my buddy was like, "And
What else would you expect?
what do you want?"
Like
really?
Ragnarok, but giant monsters. That's all we care about. That's all we want.
Hey, there's no plot. Who cares?
So my question for you is, who won the battle, Godzilla or King Kong?
I got to give it to my man Kong.
Wow. Really?
Not the spoilers alert.
He could not help himself. He could not. He does the same shit.
Look here, I'm just gonna say
You
this.
think King Kong won that?
Well, I can't explain because it's spoiler, but I just think
No, Herb already put the spoiler alert up.
okay, spoiler alert. I think Kong won the battle in the sense that he had to help Godzilla take out the final monster. You get what I mean? Like, and don't get me wrong, like I enjoyed the movie thoroughly. It's just it got a little slow, and if you know what I'm talking about,
Yeah.
which I think you do know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought King Kong brought a lot more to the story than Godzilla. I mean, Godzilla just is Godzilla. I mean, he's a force to be reckoned with. But
Go on,
at the
Herbito.
end, how about this? At the end, there really wasn't a winner.
Go ahead,
No,
Herbito.
bro, he fucking stink metered him. He put his foot in his chest and crushed his heart. He had to be revived. Now, don't get me wrong. Like you said, it's a typical destruction movie where everybody gets killed. Somebody, what's his name? King Kong dislocates his shoulder and then just takes out 6 or 7 houses just by putting it back in. And then goes
Hey,
ahead
and wait.
destruction everything. Fucks everything up. He got stink meaner. I put my foot in your chest. What you gonna do? He fucking got killed.
Hold on. I gotta go to comments real quick. Gaddoni's wife says, but at least he knows sign language.
All right, hey, how about this?
It's definitely a movie where you have to turn your brain off because I mean, like seriously, it's so much destruction and little regard for anybody's life.
Exactly.
Well, wait. Spoken like a true Godzilla movie. I mean, come on.
It's exactly what it is.
Godzilla ain't worried about none of us.
The reason I like King Kong versus Godzilla, the throwbacks and the Easter eggs to movies before. The whole shoulder dislocation, throwing it back to Lethal Weapon, because that's what it was.
No, when he came over there and literally just like fired. What y'all doing?
I got something to
down
say
there?
about the dislocated shoulder. How is it possible these 2 megaton destroyers are knocking over buildings like they're cardboard, but he can shoulder check one and it don't even, he just breaks like 7 floors window. I need consistency in my grade.
Put the down payment on the house.
Not consistency. Brain shut off. Did you not understand that? You shut your brain off.
Hey, wait. Hey, if you're looking for consistency in a movie,
You're not gonna get it.
That's just how I'm built. This is how I'm built.
Hold up. We gotta go back to the comments right quick. Rianne, again, Gaddoni's wife, says, I just wanted Kong to find his family in Middle Earth. That was all.
Godzilla's family ate all of them. He the last one.
Yeah.
That's it.
Everybody.
Did you see him take out that snake? Just like, oh, he bit me with venom. Now I must crush him.
Like this is done deal.
I mean, I enjoyed it. Like, you go from Kong Skull Island with Samuel Jackson to this. I mean, it was what you expected it to be. It was just a slap down, knockout brawl, and even then, it's like they could have done more with not incorporating humans.
One thing I want to ask.
Hold on. We got a question in the comments right quick for Gaddoni. from Cheesy Fries. She said, so basically, if you get your ass kicked and end up helping me win another fight, you get the W?
I mean, think about it this way: had King Kong not come back, would Godzilla have won that fight?
They
Godzilla
both
still
lost.
kicked Kong's ass, regardless, right?
Yeah,
Ah, but would Godzilla have beaten Mecha Godzilla without him?
That's not the
No.
point of the
And
matter.
Kong
The
would-
argument is still, did Godzilla
It's
beat Kong?
Godzilla, King Kong.
It is just that simple.
All right, how about this? I'm gonna retract my former statement. I'm just gonna say this: nobody fucking won because at the end
That's
of the
fair.
day, at the end of the movie,
Who lost? You know who lost?
That's fair.
Every person who put a down payment on a house down in the area.
Yeah, they all lost.
You.
That's all caps.
Yes, sir.
All caps.
All caps.
We got
No
Royal
arguments.
saying, Kong sitting there saying, I don't want zero of that, big fella. Zero problems, big fella.
He's like, hold on, a second. I got something on my foot. It looks like an Oldsmobile.
Not the
We can talk
Oldsmobile.
about Godzilla for a little bit.
all right, I'm sorry. Let's.
I ain't mean to derail the whole show.
Oh, it's cool. It is cool.
It is what it is.
My bad. My bad.
Turbo Herbo. Sorry.
That's what they call me in high
That's a new
school.
one to
Turbo
me.
Herbo.
I'm
I was
not
like
letting you
300
live
pounds
I'm not
less.
letting you live that down at all. But
I was 300 pounds less than what I was today. So I mean, hey. No, seriously, I don't watch a lot of anime, but the closest thing that I can say that's to anime, and it's not even anime, it's animated, is Invincible. Gory ending to the first episode. Bra fucking vo. In the words of Castor Troy, bra fucking vo. It's amazing. Go ahead if you haven't seen it. The last 5 minutes of the whole entire show have you like, what the whole entire fuck? J.K.
Royal said, who
Simmons.
the hell is that? Turbo Herbo? Keep going. My bad.
No, it's all good. No, but seriously, like, I mean, J.K. Simmons, dude, Liberty. Just, I mean, we got J.K. Simmons. What's his name? Him doing what's his name? Jay Jameson.
Yeah,
I
J.
fucking
Jonah
love him. Everything, and I mean, I'm still getting a hold of the characters and everything as far as like who's who and everything. But just the first episode alone, it's entertaining, it's funny, and I mean, they're trying to make I guess he's a bad guy, look like wholesome, but it definitely gives you like our co-host on Blerds and Whiskey said, Cam, it gives you that Justice League meets the Boondocks, or what's a better way? Like seriously, like it's the animated version of The Boys. It's the best other analogy that I could come with.
Yeah, definitely.
Because I mean, just bodies everywhere.
I'll have to watch that.
Yeah, you
I
do.
saw trailers for it, but I just haven't watched it yet.
It literally gave me the vibes like, oh, these are characters that I'm gonna learn to love. No, you're not.
Not a single one of them. Pow, pow, pow.
It's so
get that.
good.
You
It's
get
so
that.
good. Herb doesn't want to spoil it. That's how good it is.
Yep. You catch this body. You catch this
I'll
body.
say
All
this,
right.
though.
Character development. Hold my beer.
I'll say this though. I can't. J.K. Rowling. I'm sorry. No. Simmons. My bad. Ooh, Harry Potter on the brain. Simmons. I don't know if you guys remember the show Oz.
Yeah.
Oh God.
He is forever in my. Every time I hear his voice, all I hear is Schillinger, and it sends chills. That's why I'm loving the show, because I have that fear factor going for me right now. And hearing his voice, I'm just waiting for him to just switch on to white supremacists real quick. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, get HBO Max and go watch Oz the series.
Anyone-
I've been watching it all the time, but yeah,
Here's the thing.
you got to watch
I
Oz.
didn't even watch the. Here's the thing, and this Trey, we talked about this before. I didn't even watch the show because at the time I was like 15 when it came, 13, 14, 15 when it came out.
Yeah.
But the fact that he told me some of the things that he did in the show, I don't want Jay Jameson to turn into a racist. It's just, ugh.
You think Jay Jonah? Do you think Jay Jonah? No, I'm not even going to the rabbit hole.
He's not going to be Gina Carano.
Oh,
Well, I guess he went there, huh?
So
Yeah.
just to get away from that right quick, Royal says Turbo Herbo gives her porn star vibes. Just saying. Not the smile. Oh God, You know what? That's about to be a clip of the week right there. That
Prom
smile.
nights 2013, prom night 2003. I'll give the details
so
later.
we're gonna go into our topic number one.
I was gonna say one thing. You guys are talking about J.K. Simmons. Side note: good movie from him is the one where he is the band instructor.
Oh yeah.
What was that called? What was it called? Whiplash.
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 Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you right now, hands
No,
down.
Do it again. Do it again. Do it again.
What?
Do it again. No,
It was Whiplash.
No, it's the scene from Whiplash. Yeah. Do it again. No.
Oh yeah, do it
A
again.
little bit more. A little bit more. No.
A little bit less.
Ah!
Hey, hands down, that is probably one of the best versions of him you'll see as an actor. Like he did. I mean, he was a fucking asshole, but he did a great job being an asshole in that movie. That was my side note. I'm done.
He's the only asshole that can sell me car insurance and I'll fucking buy it.
We are farmers. Anyway.
Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
So the first topic that we have for you guys this week is actually going to be about a game that's actually free with Xbox Game Pass. It's called Outriders, and it is basically it's a third person, right?
Yes.
Third person shooter. It's kind of along the lines of Kaiza. I'm drawing a blank. I had everything in my head. It's kind of like Diablo or it's like a mix between Gears of War, Diablo, and I want to say something else. But it's a great game. It's free for Game Pass. If you have Game Pass, put Game Pass on Xbox is what, $9 a month?
15.
14.
15.
I'm paying $14 a month for that.
You
I gotta tell
hold
my
it.
son.
See, you're paying $14 for not only Xbox Live but also Game Pass. Yes.
Oh yeah. Little Trey is ringing me dry. Anyway, I love my son. I love my son. Dad, I'm gonna sign
Gotta
up
love
for
the
Game
kids.
Pass. Sure, go ahead, knock yourself out. That's what that charge is. I'll be right back.
Somebody about to catch a belt.
Y'all think I'm joking? I'm just now realizing what I've been.
Well, the good thing, at least you get the benefits of it too.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
that. And wait, that, and just think of it this way: you paying for Game Pass for a year basically gets you 4 AAA games, what you would pay for 4 AAA games for the year, anyways. So
Fair enough.
Not
Right
bad,
now,
for
baby.
real.
You're right.
And I will say this: I have not gamed heavily in a long time. This is one of the first games that I've played that I've picked up since Skyrim, which is my favorite game of all time. That
Oh, it's
actually
not Street
had me
Fighter?
engrossed. Huh?
Oh, it's not Street Fighter?
I mastered Street Fighter. You already don't start that. Don't, because we're gonna get.
No, I'm not starting it.
Like,
Like,
it's gonna be starting talking trash. We don't
oh
need,
god. It's just-
we need to go down that road. Okay, you know.
Not that rabbit hole.
Focus on Outriders. Don't be looking at me like that, Tress. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't look at me like that.
Don't do it. No,
Alright?
you don't want to smoke. You don't want to smoke.
You got Tekken, homie. You got Tekken. That's what you got. Anyway.
and that ain't much.
Wow.
Shots fired. Oh
Wow.
We might have a challenge later. Anyway. Its first game is actually engrossed in the storyline and the gameplay. I will admit I was a bit noobish and I had to get the guys to tell me exactly how to do a melee attack on the game. But so far it's fun. Going around the horn and well, I'm not sure if Herb got a chance to play because he's a PlayStation player. But
he has to pay for it.
Look, I'm good with my sports games, but I'm willing to dabble in anything.
But guys, tell me what you think about the game.
Big Hitman, have you had a chance to play it yet?
So I only played a little bit of the demo. I did not actually like buy it like I thought I was. And then I heard all the stuff about it, so I kind of like what's that game that was supposed to be like a Halo-esque and it completely just
Anthem.
there you go. Anthem vibes I got from that game, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna wait for Mr. Chills first to see what his verdict is, and everybody else in the world, and to kind of like gauge it off of that because I didn't want to get something that I was like, okay, I'm gonna play it, and then I'm like, I get the Destiny 2 all over again. I'm like,
You have Game Pass.
I'm
It's
okay.
free, so you didn't have to
I
pay
was
for
gonna
it.
say it's free. Why you ain't get it?
It's on Game Pass. You got it for free.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just
I
It's
know.
cool.
It's shop.
It's all right.
Okay.
Go ahead,
So
Gaddoni.
I've just dipped my toe into the game. So Gaddoni, Dragon, I'm pretty sure you guys have had way more experience with the game. So
Yeah.
Gaddoni, you go ahead and go first. Tell me what you think about the game.
Well, there's a lot of good, and there is some bad that go along with it. One, would I buy the game outright on launch? Probably not, but because I have Game Pass, most definitely I will take free. Just now, I'm speaking solely from you connect to the game, then you get into the game, then you go into a menu, and then like, oh hey, now we're kicking you back to the dashboard. It just has it has issues, but on Game Pass, I've been playing the game like Darren since demo. I've got one character to level 7, which was the Devastator, and that's the class that I main. I started out playing where I was going like in-game stuff where you're getting into expeditions and stuff like that. And I was only doing like 1 million damage, last week?
Something like
Yeah.
that.
Only
And
a
now
million.
I can do
Only
expedition.
like it's nothing. Just 1 million.
Well,
Put it
yeah,
this way.
but-
So the best way to put it, he was doing 1 million damage. I was doing 19 million.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
See,
yeah,
so
okay.
you see-
So-
it is only a million.
So basically, like started of this week, beginning of mid last week, I changed my build up. Now I can do an expedition by myself, and I can deal 105 million damage and not die, basically. And the game is basically a version of, yes, you were right, Diablo. I wouldn't say Anthem because it's so much better than Anthem could ever hope to have been. And I would say it's more like more like Diablo / Destiny. Yeah, that's what it's like. And I mean, I've only mained one character. Darren has mained like almost all the characters, and
I do stream, so.
yeah, he streams, so he has to play them all. I like my Devastator, and like I've unfortunately picked the one class that nobody wants to play with because everybody thinks, hey, the Devastator's a tank, and he can't do damage. Well, Darren knows I can do damage, and I can stay alive no matter what.
He doesn't have to be the glass cannon.
I chose Devastator as my initial character just because I'm a big guy in life, and usually I tend to go with the big character builds or mains in regular games. So now you're giving me hope that I'm not just picking a box carter. So yeah.
No, like I said, if you need help on your build, hit me up on Xbox. I already told because Darren built his Devastator one way, which is a way you can build your Devastator. But he was wondering why like my bleed proc was crazy, and he's like, "Oh, you need to get this mod." I was like, "I'm not using mods to do any of my bleed proc. I'm using my anomaly power, and I just went a full anomaly build, and I'm doing. I mean, I can be surrounded by 12 dudes, get down to 1 health, hit 1 earthquake, and be all the way back up to full health, no problem."
I will be contacting you.
I mean, ask Aaron. I only went down in an expedition with them only because
Xbox.
Yeah, right. Anyway,
I only went down on an expedition with Darren only because I was trying to pick him and one of the other guys that was in the group up when like we had how many enemies were on me, Darren? Like
Too many.
Yeah. So hands down, Outriders, very fun game. A little glitchy. They're trying to fix it. They have kind of moved a little backwards fixing it, but I have a feeling in the end they'll get it fixed and it'll be fine. So when it does go off Game Pass, I probably will buy it.
okay.
Wait a minute. I gotta call somebody out. Trey, aren't you a Ken main in Street Fighter?
That's Street Fighter, dude. That's Street Fighter.
That's not a big character.
Dude.
That's Street Fighter. And you will put some respect on his name.
Okay.
He's real
Can't
big.
say you big characters. Ken's not a he's a show though, but we're not gonna talk about that. I just wanted to throw that out.
All
Well,
right.
he's got a flame
I'm having
hand.
flashbacks.
Now you're throwing me out there.
Words of whiskey with
If
this.
you want
I
to
had
be a
to.
character and handle
No
business,
cap, no
I'll
capping,
happily
right?
select Sagat.
That's not a big
Oh,
character
God.
either.
Yeah, what,
The
what-
God,
sorry.
Sagat's not a
You're
big
not talking,
character.
my
What
bad.
do you mean?
the God is like the whole screen, bro. What?
He's a zombie. That's not a.
Tiger uppercut.
Damn, that was pretty.
Ah.
Anyway,
Anyway,
y'all not
I had
gonna
to call
know
him out.
me in.
He said like this. He said,
I'm just saying, I am a master over here. But anyway, so checking the comments real quick. Roy Rain said Trickster is where it's at, so leads me to my next line of questioning. For you, Dragon. So we've heard Devastator. She's mentioning Trickster. What are the other selections you can choose in this game?
So in this game, you got four options. You got, as you already heard, the Devastator, which is the tank. You have the Trickster, which is literally the person that does a lot of teleporting around, slowing people down. As you can say, the Trickster style. Then you got the Pyromancer, which is, you're going to be I'm going to put you on fire. That's what I'm going to do. You're going to feel all these flames.
Gunstone, flame on.
Yes, flame on. And then you got, the Techromancer, which is supposed to be the healer. But I've never heard of a healer who has only one healing ability. Never heard of that. But, he's the healer.
Huh. What is it? Is it said Techromancer?
Techromancer.
Okay, Techromancer. Okay.
Yes. So the way the game is it is to make fun of cover-based games like, Division, Gears of War, where, you hide in cover and shoot over something. So the game is making fun of it because you can do that in this game, but if you do that, you're pretty much going to die because you have people that have powers that can hit you over cover. So it's
I realized that last night.
everyone has their own unique way of healing. So the Devastator, he's the guy who's going to heal when they just die up close around him. You have the Trickster who, when he gets up close and kills somebody, he gets a shield and health. You have the Pyromancer who has to mark targets, and then when they die, he gets healing. And then you have the Techromancer who, no matter what, as long as he does some damage, things die, he gets health back. So right now, my first one, when I played the demo, I played all four of them, but I wasn't feeling the Pyromancer. I figured his moves would get better in the actual game, and so I decided, since everyone else was either a Devastator or a Trickster, I was like, you know what? Let me try this Pyromancer out, and yeah, that was my first one I made. I've been working on all the characters. I got my Techromancer, close to end game. Pyro's at end game. My Devastator's getting close to end game. So after that, I may work on the Trickster, but Royal's already covering, the Trickster, so I don't really need one of those. But yeah, the issues that Gaddoni was talking about in the beginning were, at launch they had server issues. It was a lot of people joining onto the game. They weren't prepared for it, so what ended up happening is servers just constantly crashing when people trying to play. So they got better with that. There's still some server issues, but then with that, the server issues then became, people losing all their inventory. So right now, that's the big issue that they're working on. They have a patch coming out soon that's going through testing for that to fix that issue, and everyone who had that happen is going to get similar, if not all their items back, and then they're going to give everyone who's played the game, hey, here's this free legendary item for you for, just saying, I'm glad you're still playing our game.
I'll keep
Hey, on a side note, Darren, that free legendary that they're going to give out to all the people were from the people that were actually playing it from launch. So if you're playing it from launch to a certain window, you get a free legendary for having server issues.
That sounds dope. But can I just say one thing real quick? Shout out to Royal. Don't forget that I owe you a death in Among Us. I just had to go ahead and just say that. I'm still petty on that.
Damn, called her out like that.
Yeah, so
Petty wow. Oof.
If you guys have been missing the streams on Dragon Chill's Twitch here
On Tuesdays.
we have an amazing time on Among Us. We are all talking shit and we are all petty. So if you want to see what's going to happen, make sure you like, share, and subscribe.
Tuesday Party Up Tuesdays when we've been doing Among Us. So yeah, come catch us on there.
Petty is the right word. Petty is the right word.
Yes, it is. Shout out to Cheesy. Shout out to Cheesy Fries because she does voices. So also make sure you like her content as well. She's Cheesy Fries on Twitch. And
I
I'm
have to
calling
say this
out
about
Matt.
her real quick too. Cheesy fries. Yo, you kind of disappoint me, fam. You got a whole different other squad that's not with the original crew.
She's not allowed to have friends.
No, great concept, great concept. I'm just saying. I feel a little bitter about that. I mean, because we're the original crew. We're the Among Us crew. You just want to venture out. Like, I feel like, damn. I thought we were the only.
Hold up. As much as you're busy and most of us are busy, she needs some other people.
No. I get it. No, great concept, by the way. Keep up the great work. I love everything you're doing, baby girl. Nah, number one. They supposed to be just they're not among us. We're among us.
I see what he did there. I see what he did there.
Uh-oh. We got Cheesy dropping 100 bits of the salt for Herb's saltiness right now.
Yeah, I'm just
And then we got Royal dropping another 200 bits on top of that just to say, hey, we here.
So one last question for everybody, even those who have not played as of yet. Well, I guess it would really just be the Dragon and Gaddoni because we're the only three that have actually played it. But do you think that this is more along the lines of, this is one of the questions we put in the outline, do you think it's more along the lines of Halo or closer to Destiny?
I give it to Destiny because, you have the powers, you got the equipment that, enhances your power. So, yeah, it's definitely more Destiny-esque.
I'll have to agree with Darren on that. It's definitely Destiny-esque, and just I feel like it's a better version of Destiny because it's a better looter shooter, in my opinion.
Not with the Hitman's eyes going wide.
You mean Destiny 2, right? You're not talking about Destiny 1.
What we talking about, baby? Don't be talking about
I mean, wait, hold on, wait. I did say Destiny, and I mean like Destiny is like
the franchise.
Franchise. I'm sorry. You can't. You're not gonna win me over. You go from making Halo to making Destiny. I mean, Destiny. He got me into Destiny. Darren got me into Destiny too, and I played it for like a week. And like after a while, I was just like, okay, same shit.
Destiny 2, that's why.
We did Destiny 1 and 2. That's the whole point.
Yeah.
okay.
I mean, you're going to a point. It's just like playing any game. Realistically, like Diablo 3, you get to a point where you're like, okay, cool. Like I can keep playing, I guess. I mean, whatever. But like, I'm more excited for them bringing the remastered version of Diablo 2 to the Xbox. Actually, to be honest with you,
Diablo, like. Anyway,
I mean, I'm just making a point.
So, I have to take this opportunity to snatch up that transition because speaking of things coming to Xbox, that brings us to our topic number 2. And also, conversely, the reason why that motherfucker's here today. I love you, homie. We got to talk about MLB The Show. It's now on Xbox, or now coming.
Yes!
For those of you who don't know, MLB has primarily been a PlayStation Sony produced production, but it's pretty major news that is cross.
Hold on.
Oh shit!
There we go.
Damn it, Trey.
Sorry.
Start again.
It's crossing the platforms. It's crossing the aisle, unlike some people I know, Herb, and it's coming over to Xbox. So
First things first. Hold on, no. We're not gonna do this. We're not gonna do this today.
Oh, yes, we are.
we don't.
We are.
Yes, we are.
Oh, we doing this.
Everybody.
No, it's not like I don't have love for Xbox. Because seriously, I play whichever one. I am an equal opportunist whenever it comes to it. I just like the exclusive games for PlayStation a little bit more.
Right.
Hey, can I take this one?
Hold on. No, hold on right quick. I remember hearing on a Blerds and Whiskey episode, Xbox is for fuck boys.
Yeah. Whose topic was that? Because it definitely wasn't me.
Was it Trey?
Was not my topic. That was
Trey.
No.
I did not say.
Wait a minute. Hold up.
It wasn't her. It definitely wasn't her.
What I said was, I'm on the fence because I have a PlayStation as well as an Xbox. but I am primarily an Xbox player. I even play Street Fighter primarily on Xbox. So
That's saying something.
It was exactly. Honestly, I think it was I think it was Rita that said that Xbox dudes were fuckboys to be fat. But you agreed with it.
I said it because I have a PlayStation and I'm a married man. Black men don't cheat. So I mean, I figured I'd just go ahead and throw that in there. So,
I'm just saying,
um,
more black men out there, doing strange things for that PS5. I'm just saying.
hey, look, I'm still trying to get my PS5. So I mean, I've only been waiting for like 6 months for this motherfucker to just come out because I refuse to pay $700 for it. I
Yeah,
refuse.
you've been waiting a while.
No. The scalper prices. That's what he's talking about.
Yeah, because they don't have, because everywhere I look, that's why I'm still playing my PS4. At this point, I'm like, shit, I might as well just throw my money towards this Xbox at this point. So I mean, but yeah,
I mean,
me personally, I've been waiting because when I had my Xbox, I actually loved the show. The show was actually really fun to play. And I like how they build up the games over the years as far as it being more authentic and not just, oh, we're just gonna play in the minors and then just go in one quick simulation. We can go over to the majors. No, I actually love, like, okay, you get the development. Like, even as far as, like, you got 4 different roles in the roles to play last year. You had the Maverick, you had the leader, you had, I forget the other 2, the heart of the team and stuff like that. I love the build behind it. That's what got me into not only the fact that my Nationals won the World Series, but it was just the fact that I actually got to go ahead and see this game go through. You're building from, like, the one thing I wish they would have did, and because I'm just that guy, I would have liked to start from high school, potentially choose to go to college or majors. And I mean, and that's the thing that I love about it. I mean, because I'm a sports fanatic, and playing those games is just like, okay, my fat ass can't play sports, but I mean, this is the closest thing that I can come to it. So I mean,
you play football poorly.
I play football and
not poorly.
The show.
Not poorly though.
And then thought it was Sean Merriman, and then come to find out 12 years later it was you. Okay, yeah. So I mean, yeah. Moving forward,
You had to put him on blast like that, though, huh?
And kick the hell out of him.
It fucked me up. It really did. No, seriously, it's just I get the fact to live out my so-called dreams in a video game. And I mean, what do we play video games for? To live out our fantasies. I mean, it stimulizes us.
Facts, because every day I scream Fusrada at people on the road, but that's
You're not going to blow them out the way, Trey. I'm sorry.
All right, well, if I had Dragon Ball, you'd all be in trouble.
I'm not gonna say what I do for a living, but I definitely got some thoughts about these motherfuckers that do what they do. So I mean, it's just that but it's just the fact of the matter that you get the not. Because me personally, just like my favorite build is I want to play infield, like second base, third base, or whatever. And then from time to time, again, I like to dabble with the pitcher. And I mean, and the fact that they actually made this to go on Xbox, because for years, I'm like, damn, this is a really good game. Why are they just doing an exclusive deal with just PlayStation? When I had my Xbox, I was like, damn, I can't wait to play the league. Damn, they took it all. Because if I'm not mistaken, they had like another game that was
MVP.
Huh?
MVP baseball.
MVP baseball. And they even had like
it was better than the show in the beginning.
In the beginning, it was. And then like one thing to try to get more people to play, they was like, well, if you could throw a no hitter in the hardest fucking game that you could ever throw a no hitter, we'll give you $1 million. Yeah, spoiler alert. Come on.
Wait. Spoiler alert. You're talking about the wrong game. You're talking about MLB 2K.
2K, yeah. But still, 2K was shit.
Yeah, no. MVP baseball was better than 2K, and then MVP baseball was actually better than the show when the show originally came out. That was Xbox's. That was EA's baseball game, which was MVP.
Exactly. That's the thing. It was just like it wasn't that good to me. But I guess when you're the only person making the only product out there, Madden, you're the only and you give out whatever the fuck you have. And it's just like but the one thing about it, I have to give them credit when credit is due. They try to make this game better every year with the show. And I like it. I'm not one of those hardcore baseball fans, but to the person like me, I just want to go ahead and play a little baseball. Let's go and play it. But as far as like, it's not like we had like how Madden and 2K, NBA 2K is, where it's like, everybody's on that type of registry as far as like, hey, we got to play this game and everything. I love fucking sports. I take my son with my dad to a baseball game prior to Corona. But I mean, it was just like I get to live that and experience how fun this game is. And that's just why I'm a sucker for sports games. I'm going to buy it. It's the only fucking baseball game that's out there. So
well, there's other ones that are just not good.
It's not. It's really not. Like even like the games that you play on your phone, it's not. It's not like that.
No, I'm saying there's other games that are just trash, like RBI.
Well, to piggyback off of Herb, what he said, the reason why the show came to Xbox was the exact thing you just said. The MLB came to them and said, we need more players in our game. So the funny part is Sony makes this game. It's not no other company. Sony produces MLB The Show. And now that exclusive game that was on there, MLB said, we want more fans. You need to make this happen. You need to get off of just your console. And they had no choice but to go to Xbox. And then Xbox like, hey, it's going to come on our show? Then all right, cool. Then it needs to go on Game Pass as well. So day one, Xbox, not only Xbox, Game Pass. I just feel like right now, with that happening, you're going to have more fans on Xbox playing it. So their numbers are going to go so much further up with that.
It's going to skyrocket because I mean, and you have what like even think about those baseball fans who have an Xbox, who don't like PlayStation. I've been waiting for this game for the longest fucking time. Why not? Bring it on. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? Oh, you get more money. Don't you play the game? Don't you make these games for fucking money? I mean,
that's
hey,
the point.
At the end of the day, I mean, that's what the developers are doing. They're trying to make money. Let them expand this game. It's really a good game. It's not like it's one of those just bullshit, man, games that you just go out there and just, I'm just gonna throw it out there and just go ahead and just, you'll buy it.
Hold on.
WWE, Vince.
WWE 2K.
We're the big name out here. Let's go and throw it out there. What are you're gonna be back next week? I'm not worried about you being upset.
Nah, we left WWE 2K alone because that last one after THQ left, WWE.
I stopped playing.
You know they're making another one, right?
Yeah, but is THQ coming back? Is the question.
I don't know, but they showed a gameplay footage of it at WrestleMania that happened this past week.
The graphics could be good all they want.
Yeah, the graphics look amazing. I mean, it doesn't matter if
it's all about the gameplay.
Gameplay shit, then it doesn't really matter. But on a side note with the show, yes, I'm so glad that it is finally coming to Xbox. And my theory to that is I played the show. I think the last time I played the show was the MLB 19, the show 19. And that's only because all my friends are on Xbox and I stopped playing my PlayStation 4 because I got tired of waiting for the new God of War game to come out because, they push that shit and just kept pushing it and pushing it and pushing it. And I was just like, all right, I'm done. But my thing is, at this day and age, in video games, in the video game world, I don't really give a shit. Exclusivity needs to just go away.
Just die already.
No, okay, Tristan, I'm sorry. My thing is I get it. There's certain games that shouldn't go away from exclusivity.
Okay.
Certain games. But I'm talking like you have the show, which is a game it's a sports game that should not be exclusive to one console. You have other like I can understand God of War, Uncharted, Last of Us, shit like that, sure. But anything that you could put out on multiple platforms should not be exclusive anymore. That's all I'm saying. Like in this day and age, you make more money distributing it to more consoles and more platforms, and that's why a lot of people don't like Xbox. And the reason they don't like Xbox is because Xbox doesn't have the exclusives because they have it on PC, they have it on Android, they have it on console. Because Xbox finally got the model right. Xbox says, I don't give a shit where you play the game as long as you play the game. That's it.
Thank you.
And they can afford to do that, whereas Sony can't, because Sony, I mean, let's put it this way. Microsoft could buy Sony over probably like 12 fucking times. It doesn't matter.
I hope they do.
They definitely could.
Bill got fuck you money, okay? Bill has fuck you money. So,
But it's not Bill anymore, though. Bill don't run it anymore. The best thing that Xbox ever could have done was getting Phil Spencer involved with Xbox in general, because he's the one who is building it to what it is now.
Yeah.
Because I'll give you that. Xbox 2 years ago was tanking hard. And now you have shit like the Game Pass. And that's the thing that should piss you off as a Sony player. I'm sorry. As a Sony player, you see an exclusive content game go to Xbox and they say, hey, you know what? I know this is a Sony exclusive, but guess what? Fuck you. We're putting it on Game Pass. These motherfuckers gonna play it for free while you gotta pay $70 for the game. $70. Like, I would be so pissed if it was me as a player.
Just give me that wallet. Just give me that wallet.
And the bad thing, guys, the bad thing out of all this, Microsoft's plan, hey, we're going to make Game Pass, and it's $15 a month. Even if they raised it to $25 a month, and you're paying $300 a year, right? I'm just saying. Wait. Hold on. That's like buying 4 real games all year. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's $70 a day, $70 a game to be able to play a game as long as it's on Game Pass, which is usually what, like a year or two.
I better get full, real good at damn report cards. If I'm paying
But you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. To have Sony say that model is not going to work. No, it works. It works just fine. It's just they aren't willing to take a risk and have people actually pay for a subscription. Because I'm going to tell you right now, hands down, Xbox Live beats your guys' PlayStation Network all day.
Free.
Oh, it's not even close. It's not even close.
Free.
Not even close.
I know it's not close.
Yeah. But
and the thing about it, had they not done the exclusive thing, yeah, I would have been on Xbox a long fucking time ago.
Yeah, and Garrett is actually completely true when he said Major League Baseball literally went to Sony and just said, hey, we're tired of not having enough people playing this goddamn game. You either going to put it on another console or we're going to pull your rights.
I do you one
That's
better.
basically what they did.
Baseball is at the point where it's like, look, we need motherfuckers to watch us, period.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, I mean, and we can go into a whole different topic with that shit.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's just like, I mean, you're telling me there's gamers out there. I've seen gamers all over this fucking service with Twitch just playing baseball. And you're telling me that you're only gonna do an exclusive deal with just PlayStation? No, come on. I mean,
I've got a way to make every sports game popular again. You want to know what it is?
Oh, shit.
Use your exclusive characters like they used to do with NBA Jam, like someone sitting behind him, and put those exclusive characters in the game as cheat codes. Could you imagine going into the home run derby with Master Chief? With Kratos?
Oh.
But here's the thing, Trey. I agree with you to a certain extent, because those guys who actually like the hardcore fans, they're gonna be the ones saying, like, no, this isn't my type of game. I like the real authentic. But then you have those fans like me. But just imagine going into a home run derby with Goku.
Yes,
Power pole extend. Let's go.
I'll do you one better. Imagine you're playing any sports game and you're online, and your starting lineup is the Z Fighters.
I mean, rage quit.
They did it in NBA Street. They started like guest character in NBA Street, like on the GameCube version. He's like Mario, Zelda, and all of them. Link. They did that. Also, like I was, boy.
They also. Hey, wait. I'm gonna take you on a throwback. They also did it on Soul Calibur 2.
Oh yeah. Oh
yeah. Darth Vader.
You had what was on PlayStation? It was the dude from Tekken. It was Heihachi. On Xbox it was Spawn, and on Nintendo GameCube it was Link.
Yeah.
Royal. If you got $400 to spare, I'll definitely get it right now.
Come on, man. You got your stimmy. Stop playing.
Nah, that shit went to bills. Okay.
I feel you.
Yes.
I feel you on that one, homie. I feel you on that one.
Bills.
All right, guys.
What's stimmy?
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I think that we've covered all our bases tonight. We're actually running a little bit OT right now. Before we get up out of here, let's go around the horn, tell everybody where they can follow, they can find you, and they can like and they can support. Starting with the host.
Well, you know, you can follow me at Dragon Chills on all social media platforms. You know, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram. So yeah, you can follow me anywhere.
Oh, you followed that Trey Proper method of using your name and the same thing all over the place.
It makes things easier. Why I gotta tell you? All right, well you can find me right here on this, but over here you gotta find me. We're gonna streamline this. All right, cool.
Good job, Hitman. What you got?
All right, so unfortunately for me, okay, it's Gen86X for Instagram, XGen86X for Twitter, and
You see the shade that I threw? I had to throw some shade in there.
Yeah, XGen86X for Twitch. Yeah, I forgot to put the X in front of the
Bruh.
Instagram, so my bad.
Come on, man. Make it simple.
Oh, we gonna bring you with us. We can bring you with us.
We're gonna help you along.
Drew,
Hey,
what
we
you
gonna
got,
learn
man?
you
What
something.
you got?
What do I got? Well, you can find me on Facebook at Drew Gaddoni. You can find me on Xbox at Gaddoni. You can find me on Twitch at Gaddoni. I mean, I don't really do a lot of social media, but you know, I do a lot of volunteer work with conventions and a lot of stuff like that. So during certain times of the month, minus COVID, I'll be posting pictures of celebrities that I drive around for the weekend when it comes up, usually in June and October. Hopefully this year we get one more. What up, Derek?
That's our connect right there when we need to go to conventions in
Hold on,
California.
hold on. If you
see the
could
wheels turning?
if you could find a way to do this for me, I will be forever grateful for you. If you can get Al Pacino to sign a football for me from any given Sunday, that will be awesome.
Let's see it. Let's see if you could. So
Speech alone for me.
let's see. You do any of you guys know who Bruce Campbell is?
Yes.
Yeah,
Army
I
of the Dead.
actually met Bruce Campbell at one of the conventions that I went to. What about Robert Englund, Freddy Krueger himself?
Mhm.
I actually volunteered at a convention in San Francisco. They actually did me up as a zombie. I think, Darren, you saw pictures of it, right? Yeah. Legit zombie, like head to toe. Like, dude took me out in the back. He's like, all right, hey, I'm going to just dump blood all over your head. And that was like the coldest shit that has ever like, I'm not joking, like from here down to where my belt was, it was just a line of red when I took off all of my clothes to take a shower. Yeah, that was fun. But I actually got to meet Robert Englund at that convention. I have to say, one of the nicest people I've ever met is Robert Englund. Like, that man sat and talked to my wife for an hour about food because he is a foodie.
I gotta get the hell out of Maryland.
Hold on. Hey, Drew.
Yo,
Hey, I'm gonna put you a little bit on blast. Your voicemail.
my voicemail?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He could put me on blast all you want with that. So who grew up watching Tales from the Crypt?
Get the fuck out of here.
How?
You
How?
do not have the if you have the Crypt Keeper on your voicemail.
Yes, actually a personalized
Oh no. Listen this.
Just because, give me after the show, give me your number because I just want.
Wait, here, hold up. You want to hear it? Here, I'll give it to you. I'll let you hear it.
He's not here at the present time.
Where's he at? He's over there. I just want to make sure the picture is that.
Hold up.
I'm
You
looking
ready?
at you condescendingly.
You ready? I'm gonna turn it up, so everybody be quiet real quick.
We can't hear it.
Oh, it didn't come through.
Nobody?
Can't come to the phone right now.
Oh shit.
Oh, shut up, Gaddoni.
Yo, that is so awesome.
Get back to you.
Bravo.
Good job.
Now wait. Hey, to go along with it, There you go.
Wow.
Yeah, I gotta get the hell out of Maryland. I'm moving out of Maryland. I'm moving. Out
Yeah, I have to say, he's also one of the nicest guys. I drove him around. My wife drove him around that weekend. He is freaking amazing. My wife actually got him to get on the phone and talk in the Crypt Keeper's voice to her cousin. That's how nice he is.
I would probably lose.
Yeah, I do a lot of odds and end bullshit with conventions, and Darren knows. And hell, who remembers the movie Last Dragon?
No,
Yeah.
no,
Yes.
no. You didn't fucking. Who?
You already know who.
Dude, come on.
Hold up.
Only in California, man.
Only
No,
in California.
actually, it's California is the small. You got to go to like Texas, all these other places. That's like the real places to go.
All right, we gotta go. Put this in their notes. San Diego Comic-Con 2023.
Hey, bro. Hey,
What are you talking about? They're doing Comic-Con 2021.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't. I have the next year and a half planned out as far as where I'm gonna go.
Oh, it's in the works. It's in the works. Trust and believe. First,
Hey, wait.
first stop
And
for us
keep
is
this in mind. You going to Comic-Con, you better take my ass too.
Hey,
I'm trying to go to
we gotta wrap up the
E3.
show. We gotta wrap the show. We're gonna have to post this stuff later.
Yep.
Big Herb, tell us where they can find you.
All right, Blerds and Whiskey, Herbito's Way, BNW on IG, Twitter, Facebook. Find me on there. I also have an extended one, Herb's Blerds. Doing a new joint. As soon as I get off this, I'm recording for a new one tomorrow. It's called what was this?
They can't see that
Wow.
picture.
Breeze,
I know
it's
who-
Bruce Leroy himself.
Leroy.
I got a new joint coming out every Thursday. It's gonna be called Herb Remembers. It's a throwback to every movie or TV show that you remember back in the day. It's only like 4 to 5 minutes. So I'm gonna just break it down. Also, me and the homeboy Rick, we're gonna be having a new show in the works. Stay tuned. Check out Blerds and Whiskey with the homie Trey Proper. As always, I gotta go and take the shot.
Good job. And as we close things out, if you don't know me, you're gonna know me. It's your boy Trey Proper. Everywhere you can find me. I'm on Blerds and Whiskey. I'm on Kinkazoid. Oh, I gotta get that right before Royal tries to string me up.
Yep.
But you can find me there and
He
right
is
here
in
on
Barney's
Daywalker.
car.
You said what?
Here he is in Barney's car. Freakazoid.
We don't have
We don't have the rights to none of that.
I'm working on an intro based on that. But anyway, that's coming. But yeah, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, and especially TikTok at your boy Trey Proper. We've had a great time. Thank you for joining us for episode 1 of the Daywalkers, and we'll see you guys next week. Same bad time, same bad channel.
All right.